I am going to be reviewing and swatching every single shade of the ILIA matte eyeshadow. Specifically, these are called their liquid powder matte eye tints. It comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades. So I'm going to be swatching every single shade for you, and I'm not just going to be swatching them on the arms. I will also be swatching them or just showing you what they look like when they are applied on the eyes. Because I am swatching so many shades, if they're not applied the best or they look a little bit messy, it's just because I swatched so many shades in a row and I wasn't like necessarily trying to perfect it every single time that I applied it. But hopefully it'll still show you what the shades look like applied and hopefully give you a better idea of which shades you like the best. Now, this video is not sponsored or in collaboration, but I did reach out to ILIA and see if they might be open to sending me these shades so that I could do this video, and they were super kind and they did go ahead and send these to me. So I just wanted to put that little disclaimer out there, but opinions are always on my own. And again, this is not sponsored. They do have a chromatic version of their liquid eyeshadows as well, and I'm also going to be doing a video for that, so make sure that you keep an eye on my channel. It might already be up depending on when you're watching this, but definitely check out that if you're interested. These eyeshadows are described as a clean cream to powder eyeshadow that dries down to a crease resistant finish in a matte or metallic shade. Again, this video is just going to be focusing on their matte shades. Something that you might want to know about these is that these are vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, and it comes in recyclable packaging. It's supposed to swipe on effortlessly and lock in without budging or fading. Blend the weightless water-based formula for a diffused wash of color or build it up for a bolder look that lasts. I will say I didn't build them up a whole lot during my swatches, but I feel like apply enough where you guys can still really see the shades. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you all of the swatches, and then after that I will give you my final thoughts. But let's go ahead and get into the swatches. So those are all of the swatches. I think that these are so creamy. They really definitely like just glide onto the skin effortlessly, like they say. Pretty easy to blend out. I just kind of dab it onto my eyelids, and I feel like probably a key to using these to make sure that you're making it not as messy or making sure that it's easier to blend out is just apply a little bit at a time. Sometimes I had noticed when I applied quite a bit at a time, it would be harder to blend out, which I mean makes sense. So what I like to do is I just apply a little bit at a time, and then I'll just kind of tap it in with my finger and then blend it out. And then using a brush, definitely like a crease brush, can help with blending it out as well. And I find that they don't dry down too fast where you don't have much time to work with them. I still find that you have a decent amount of time to, you know, blend the product in and make sure it's applied the way you want it to be applied. But these do also dry down really nice. It doesn't really feel tacky. It honestly doesn't feel like a whole lot of much, but it just dries down to a matte finish. But again, it doesn't make your eyelids feel dry. It doesn't make your eyelids feel uncomfortable. They do seem to be pretty smudge proof, which you can see from my little demonstration here. They do not really budge easily once they have it dried down, so that is really nice and definitely makes it so they last really well throughout the day. But even with that, they are very easy to remove when you do want to remove them. Even with a little bit of water, I found when I was just applying them, to show you guys what they looked like, even just removing them with water in a washcloth, that is how I was removing them when I was applying the different shades, and I feel like it came off pretty easily. Or you can just use like an oil cleanser to remove them, and it just removes really easily. So they do stay on well throughout the day, but they're also easy to remove, which is really nice. So I personally really like these. I think that this comes in some really nice shades, and you can definitely build these up if you do want more pigment. I really only did like a little bit for each of these, so you can definitely build up the color to be more bold than you saw in my demonstration. But yeah, I really like these. I think these are so fun. I have loved trying liquid eyeshadows. I just find that they're so quick and easy to use. I love how they're kind of just like a one and done type of product where you can just get an eyeshadow look done really quickly and really easily. So I really like these. If you do want to check this eyeshadow out, I will have it listed and linked in the description box below. And if you do have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you would like to see even more content from me in the future, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for my next video.